The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. And with a single punch in last season's training camp, it seems the Warriors' culture of joy and togetherness really took a hit, Grant.
You know, I agree, B.A., and that's what they need to recover from. You know, keeping that connection and commitment to a common purpose is so crucial to winning.
Here's Curry. Cans it from the wing.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Levine. Williams from long range. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Pass to Curry. This one for three. Hits the three-pointer. Curry's got 5.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Takes the 3, and the Warriors with another 3. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to DeRozan. Will it go? Excellent D there from Wiggins. Golden State has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Curry. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so DeRozan will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 8. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Well, Richard, when you talk about great scorers, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from the mid-range.
Levine, no good on the free throw. You know, the Bulls got a really bad break the last 2 seasons with Lonzo Ball's health.
Well, B.A., I mean, he's a tremendous floor general. So talented. And to lose somebody like that for any team, it's a hard situation to overcome.
And the Bulls making a change here. Caruso is checked in. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. All right, let's use this time to see some real stats, real scores from the real NBA, and see the teams with the best rebounding numbers this season. In the 3rd spot, the Warriors.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Here's Levine. In the game against Houston, very impressive. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough call for his coach. 2nd foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Here's Vucevic, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And here's Caruso outside, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And the Warriors with possession. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Thompson from outside the arc. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Levine for 3. Gets his 2nd attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Curry against White. Here's Jackson Davis. Here's Curry. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Outside Levine. Jacks up a 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The Warriors leading. On the wing, Green shoots over Vucevic. That one's good from Green, and the assist by Wiggins.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
43 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Levine for three. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Down low, the kick out to Wiggins. And here's Curry for three. Knocks down the triple. Curry's got 11.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Levine. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. The 15-footer, and he nails the jumper. He's got 5.
Smart hoop by Levine. With how many teams defend him, he'll get his shot all day.
Curry from deep three-point land. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
So much focus inside from Draymond, even while being hacked.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. And he lobs it up, and the jam by Drummond.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Curry. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Caruso with it, now guarded by Curry. Pass to Dosunmu. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's White in for Carter. Here's DeRozan. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Richard, a lot of concern about Klay Thompson coming back from 2 major injuries, but he's answered those questions.
Yeah, it took Klay a little bit of time to get right now. He did miss 2 seasons, but Thompson was key in that 2022 title run. Then he had a 50-point night in 2023, so yeah, I'd say he's back.
Here's Jackson Davis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's Thompson for 3. Counted from distance.
See, it's Klay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
Chicago trailing here. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. His first shot coming late. And again, no good by Chicago. Golden State has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. White against Curry. Curry with the Houdini act inside.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Inside, here's Vucevic, and Vucevic slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now here's White. And he also played really well in the win against the Rockets. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. The Warriors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Jackson Davis. He's guarded by White. Jackson Davis misses. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. 1:21 left to play in the first half. Pass to Dosunmu. Kicks it to DeRozan. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. DeRozan's got 7 points.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
The 3 from Curry. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Here's White. And he hits it to tie the game. White's got his first 2 points of the night.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
And he knocks down the first one. Chicago making some changes. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Zach LaVine in for Dosunmu. And both free throws good for Green. And throughout this run, the Warriors' defense has been an underrated part of their success, Richard.
And that's what they've got to get back to, especially on the road. Defending at a high level is critical if you're going to get back to the mountaintop.
Now here's Caruso. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
LaVine against Thompson. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Five ticks left in the first half. White, good.
And what were they thinking, leaving 3 guys, like 3 open on the perimeter? They got what they asked for.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Warriors ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. 3rd quarter action in just a bit.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries you. I'm starting to feel that this team needs a culture change.
And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
Well, how is this game close? I know it's becoming a jump shooting lead, but you got to at least threaten teams on the interior.
Generating some easy hoops would certainly help their cause, but it doesn't seem like part of their game plan. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the 3rd quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside, and it's White in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Thompson outside. Fires for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's DeRozan. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Takes a 3. There he is, the 3-point king, delivers on cue.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
You know, when you look back on Stephen Curry's career, it's still amazing that he fell to the 7th pick of the draft.
You think a few teams regret that one, B.A.? Look, as great as a shooter as he is, teams were scared off by his build because he didn't have that typical NBA strong body.
And certain small forwards know how to orchestrate as well as score. Looking at the numbers for these guys over the last 10 games. The 4th spot held by DeMar DeRozan.
They're smart, athletic players who move the ball well in any situation. Transition, the half-court set, you can count on them to just make good decisions.
They give their teams an element that not every squad has. That kind of passing from the small forward spot allows an offense to be much more free-flowing.
Shooting for Golden State, Stephen Curry. At the line for 1.
Chicago has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan, forceful inside.
Using his athleticism to beat the contact, DeRozan refuses to be held back.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. White can't hit. The Warriors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Curry from 11 feet away. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. White, the pass to Levine. DeRozan outside. Puts one up from 19. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Jackson Davis. Wiggins outside. White with the steal. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago.
Team foul. Checking into the game for your Bulls, number 6.
Here's Levine. Give him 8 points now. Outside White. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
That's a key foul. That's his 5th. He's got to be smart the rest of the way.
Golden State calls timeout.
Golden State. Now on the court, your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear you.
And the Warriors making a change here.
For goal,
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Andrew Wiggins.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Curry. Again, the Warriors score.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
DeRozan outside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now the Warriors with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Well, Richard, as the first overall pick, some of the highest expectations were put on Wiggins at a very young age.
Yeah, while playing high school ball, some recruiter analysis called him the Michael Jordan of Canada. That's some big shoes to fill. If it's not the highest expectation ever, I don't know what is.
Now here's Levine. Give him 8. On the wing, DeRozan. And that's good from 17 feet. DeRozan's got 11.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Curry looking it over, shoots over White, and there's another one for the Warriors.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
White against Curry. Pass to Levine. In close. Levine puts it up and in.
Not just a shooter, Levine is also willing to bury himself inside and go to work.
Here's Podziemski. There's the 3. It's hauled in by White. White's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Vucevic. Here's Levine for 3. Podziemski grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Wiggins. Off the mark with a little step back Jay. The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to White. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've led by as much as 10. Kuminga, the pass to Curry. Out to the wing. Here's Podziemski. Knocks it down from distance. Podziemski's gotten his second bucket.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
White for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Kevon Looney. And it's Podziemski in at the 2 spot. DeRozan left side. Nice open look, but it's no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And here are the Bulls now, following the score by Golden State. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Dosunmu's gotten his first basket of the night. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. It's a 13-point game. And there's another one for the Warriors.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Chicago with the ball. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. White, he's checked in for Carter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. They implored their guys to maintain their focus. The message was, don't commit any bad turnovers and no easy buckets. A simple message, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. White for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Nails it from 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Caruso outside. Here's Dosunmu. Lays it up and banks it in. Dosunmu's got 4 points this quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The Warriors have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Curry with it, picked up by DeRozan. Wiggins passes to Kuminga. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Looking at the young forward, Jonathan Kuminga, a big man who continues to try to get better.
Yeah, I really like this guy. Ultimately, he's got to hit his 10,000 hours. He's got to play more games and get more minutes, but he definitely possesses a hunger to improve, and every team loves those types of values.
For Chicago, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. White finds Levine. Pass to Vucevic. The 3 is up. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. And for a team with a thin roster, this injury really hurts. They will need everyone to step their game up.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And the 3-pointer goes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Curry. Second chance shot. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Levine. And again, it's Chicago.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Curry with it, picked up by DeRozan. Pass to Kuminga. To the paint. Here's Looney. And he makes it. And the Warriors lead by 17.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Stephen Curry.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 52 seconds left in the game. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Ooh, and the DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease. He is borderline unstoppable, and he's feeling it right now.
Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. Sinks the tray. Curry's got 41.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here's Levine. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Potemski. From outside, off the mark. Outside White. To the middle. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
Outside Curry. Over White. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 43 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
There's a matchup. I just can't make it all